These are assembly instructions for my 2025 calendar on a dodecahedron. So I have two pieces for my shape. The only difference between the two of them is one of them has tabs and the other one does not. So I'm going to start with the one that has tabs, and I'm just folding down on all the score lines. So I've got the pentagon in the center, so I'm folding down on the 5 sides of it. And then I have 3 tabs on every single one of the facets. And I'm just folding down on those 3 tabs for each one. And then I'm moving on to the second shape, and it has those 5 central score lines, and it has 1 tab on each one of the surrounding pentagons. So the beginning for the assembly for both halves is identical, so it doesn't matter which one you start with, but you want to put glue on the tab that's between 2 of your side pentagons, and then you want to glue the cut edge of the adjacent side to the score line on the tab. And I'm just working my way around my shape, gluing in all 5 tabs. So that's one half done. I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other half. I'm just putting glue on each one of those tabs that are between the perimeter pentagons, and I am just gluing the adjacent sides to the score line on the tab for all 5 of them. So now I have my 2 halves. So my 2 tabs here form a peak. I'm putting glue on both of those tabs, and then I'm taking my second shape. So I have the part that has a point to it installed right against those tabs, and I want the cut edge to go right against the score line on my tab. So I have these handy cutouts on both ends of my shape to help me position and apply pressure as I'm gluing my shape together. I'm just working my way around my shape, and I'm just gluing my sides together. I'm doing the last 4 tabs at the same time just because it makes it easier. So now my base shape is done. All right, so this is my original version, and it's a little bit smaller than this one because I use the print and cut feature in Design Space to create my calendar months. So the second version, I use the draw feature in Design Space. So originally I had tried to do it on that original size, and I found the print just a little bit too small. So I've increased the size of the box to allow for a little bit more clarity in the writing. So now I'm just gluing my months down to my shape. Now you can position your months any way you like, but what I did is I put January on the top like so. This closes in my shape, so I'm just putting glue on the perimeter of the calendar piece, and I'm just gluing it onto my shape, trying to center it as much as possible on the side of my shape. And for the 5 pentagons just below, I'm going to glue down the following months, so February until June. Now this is just the direction that I elected to put my calendar months in. You can choose to put them in any direction that seems logical to you. So for the other half of the year, I'm flipping my shape over, and I'm gluing December down to the side that has the cutout in it, and then I'm just gluing on the rest of my months. So I have the 2 versions here, one with the print and cut calendar and the one with the calendar using the pen feature.